everybody, it's Andrea. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Again, I have a contemporary build set in Oasis Springs. I realize it's been a long time since I built in Oasis Springs, and I feel like contemporary modern kind of builds go really well in this world. I don't know why, I just think that. But yeah, so I did a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And I imagine this is not meant for a family, so I didn't build any kids' rooms or anything. I think the Sims that live here are pretty career-driven, and they aren't really focused on children at this point in their lives, if ever, or pets for that matter. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It's, you know, that typical kind of boxy shape, tons of windows. I love that wood wallpaper that we got with Eco Lifestyle. I think it's so gorgeous. I tried to use it on the interior too, but I ended up not doing that. I also did pretty minimal landscaping. In the back, there is a pool. I managed to fit one of those in there. And I think this is only a 20 by 15 lot. It's a pretty small lot, so I was pretty proud of myself for getting that all in there. And I struggled with the floor plan on this so badly. The first floor is entirely open concept except a small half bath. So at first I didn't think I was going to be able to fit everything down there, but I did. I think I'm just so used to building things so large that I didn't know what to do. But yeah, so the shape is coming together. We're just adding the windows and stuff like that. I found a picture on Pinterest that sort of looked like this build, is kind of what inspired it. I thought it was really pretty. And I had originally tried doing a different build that was it was still contemporary, but it had more of the mid-century modern kind of vibe to it with like the roof line and stuff, but the roof just did not translate to the Sims and it looked so bad. So this is what I ended up with. Yeah, so we're just kind of finishing up the exterior. The color scheme, aside from the outside having that kind of warm wood tones, the inside is very black and white, as I always do with all my contemporary builds. I don't know why. I think that color scheme just really lends itself to this build. But yeah, so there's the pool, and I lined it around the back with hedges for privacy, although they don't really have any neighbors, so I don't know what kind of privacy they need. But I just thought a nice pool would be great. I feel like if you live in Oasis Springs, you have to have a pool because it's going to be hot all the time, right? So yeah, and eventually we'll come back out there and finish it. But I also put those grass planter boxes on the windows in the back. I thought those look really nice, and I feel like they wouldn't need as much water. Since this is the desert after all, I mean, you'd need a lot of money if you were just gonna have all sorts of greenery, so I didn't put too much. And I did cut out the floor, like me trying to make the floor plan of this build, because I feel like we would have been here for another 20 minutes just watching that. But yeah, so here is the little bit of landscaping I did. I tried to copy, for the most part, the plants that were in the neighborhood. So those like pointy bush things, those white flowers. I did those 2 smaller ones by the palm tree are actually from Strangerville, but I don't know why. I just wanted those in there, so I put them in there. I tried to pay attention to lighting in this build too. I think in my last build I just totally forgot that lighting was a thing, and I left, because I always put the little saucer lights in for when I build, but I think I left them in the last build and I didn't even think about it. But you know what? Oh well, it happens. And then I threw these egg-shaped planter things on the porch. I actually did change that, and I don't know if you'll see it in the screenshots or not, but I did take away one of them and put something else out there because I didn't really like the look of the same thing over and over again. So yeah, here is the kitchen. There's not much to say about it except that it's black and white like everything else in this build. There's quite a bit of Eco Lifestyle clutter that I use in here. Not really clutter, but those plants, I guess, are from Eco Lifestyle. I tried not to clutter too much. Houses like this don't really lend themselves to clutter. I feel like they're much more minimalistic and clean and just no clutter. But I couldn't help myself, so I had to put some. Make it look a little bit lived in. I don't like when they look so sterile and just like nobody's ever touched anything ever. Like it's still a home, like people still live there, so I had to put down some clutter. And plus, I feel like maybe they like, since they don't have kids, they have plenty of time to entertain, and maybe they like to cook or something. So I wanted to give them a nice kitchen, and unfortunately that involves some clutter. So, and then I had to decide what kind of walls I was going to do. So I went through a couple iterations. I was going to do that white version of the brown wood I have on the outside, and then I ended up changing it to a brick, which I really, really like. And then I also made the bathrooms that same brick to kind of tie in with the rest of the house. But the rest of the walls are like a white kind of, I think it's technically, it says it's stucco in the game, but it doesn't really look like it. It just has some really nice texture that I thought was cool. And then in the dining room, I sized down one of these lights from, I don't know, what are they from? Luxury Party or something? I don't even know. But I sized one down and I thought it looked really like fancy and luxurious, so I put it there. I'm sure these people have plenty of money, so I don't know for sure, but I imagine that they would. And then I wanted to give them a large table with lots of seating space. Like I said, maybe they like to entertain, so they have that. And the dining area isn't really that cluttered. I think I do go back and put a rug under the table, and that's about it. And then we're here in the living room. I used some of the sofas and chairs from the Moschino stuff pack, which is another stuff pack that people were upset about, but I really liked. I thought the photography thing was cool, and I thought it came with some cool like modern contemporary furniture, so that's exciting. And that rug that came with Snowy Escape, oh my god. I want it in my house. I want all the fuzzy rugs that we have. Like, I think my cat would just use it to like vomit on, but I want it so I could like dig my feet in it and feel its softness. It just looks so nice. And then I threw some plants under the stairs. I gave them a gaming console and what is that? A stereo. I think. But yeah, I was going to try to use the Moschino rug again, but I didn't like the other swatches that it came in, and I already used it in the kitchen, so didn't want to be too repetitive. But I think we are moving upstairs here shortly. Yes. So I did leave in the main bathroom just because I thought it was kind of cool. I did like kind of a custom shower. I used the one that came with University and just put a half wall and some windows. And I do switch the side that it's on in a second here, but I thought that was really cool. I've never done anything like that before, and I don't know why, because it's such a simple, like, cool little unique thing, but yeah, I thought it looked really nice. So I just also like this bathroom because I love that bathtub, like, and the mirror, and everything just went so nice together, and it makes me want to take a bubble bath and look out the window. I'm always jealous of people that have windows like this in their bathroom, especially, you know, because they have no neighbors in the back to, like, see them or anything, and I did give them blinds, but I just think it'd be really relaxing to take a bath and look out in some really nice scenery, and you know, it's just, I'm jealous. I want to be able to do that. But then here is the bedroom. So I was just thinking you probably could fit another bedroom up here if you wanted to. I just didn't want to because I wanted this to be either a single sim home or a couple or something like that. But yeah, so just kind of decorating. We really need more paintings that go with this style of home. I feel like we don't have that many, so we need more. Because I always feel like I reuse the same things over and over again, and I don't like that. And then I had this blank space in the middle, so I was trying to figure out how to fill it up. And I didn't like those chairs just in the middle, so I ended up putting them under the window and just leaving the middle blank, but I didn't like that huge space there. And then it was weird. Like, I didn't know if I wanted them to face the bed or if I wanted them to face the wall. Like, so I just put them underneath the window and I called it good. Yeah, it took me way longer than it should have to decide the placement of some chairs and a side table, of which I put a vase on. And then you could see me throwing some stuff out in the other room that I was going to use out there, because I hate having to scroll through the catalog, because I try to edit most of that out because it takes me forever to pick stuff out. So I was like, whoa, while I'm in here, I might as well just throw it in the other room. So I did. And then I tried to make that Kleenex box look like it was sitting on top of those magazines, which I realize implies something kind of disgusting, but that is not what I meant now that I'm watching it and thinking about it while I'm doing the voiceover. Just, it's innocent, okay? It's innocent. Ooh, I didn't realize also that we could see that platform can see down. I do not like that. Anyway, whatever, the dust kind of masks it. So yeah, so here's the little office area, and that polka dot rug I normally use in kids' rooms, but I felt like in the black and white swatch it worked really well out here. And then this chair that came with Snowy Escape, like I love that too. I want it because it has that fuzzy blanket on it. Anything fuzzy or even remotely soft, like I have to have it. And then I did clutter up the desk quite a bit, but I feel like if they work from there, it would be sort of cluttered. And then I threw in a piano, and maybe they're musicians. Or maybe they just have a hobby and they like to play music. I don't know. The curtains were kind of hard in this build too. I didn't want to leave the windows just without curtains, but it was hard to place them. So, but yeah, so we are wrapping up. We're just doing the outside here. So if you made it this far with me, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, don't forget to let me know. Leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.